Hello, hello. Hi. Welcome back to Remedy Retrospective. I'm your host, Ty. uh, I'll just turn it down a little bit. Pentakill. I put Lightbringer, which is my favorite Pentakill song. But we're gonna cut it short because Control is a long ass game. So yeah, we're gonna start Control today. It came after Quantum Break 2. A big fanfare. Actually, I forgot. Just a second. I have it here behind Ada. It's somewhere here, but we are not playing the PS4 version. Oh man, the PS4 version. So, for those who don't know, and your rainbow was once why? So, Control came out in what was it? 21? Oh wait, not 21. 18? Nah, it's not that old. It came with Death Stranding. 19. I was 1 year away. Holy. It's already a 6-year-old game. Anyway. Control came out in 2019, apparently. And the PC version was okay. The PS4 version was holy shit bad. It had all the bad dips, all the stuff, like, with the graphical fuckery and everything. So it was the worst version by far. Of course, I played the game first on PS4, and then I finished on PC. So today will be my third third playthrough. So it's gonna be a showcase again. But I love these games. Alan Wake, Max Payne, somewhat Quantum Break, uh, Control, Alan Wake 2. These are all good games, at least good games. Control is probably one of the best Remedy games ever, and I don't say this lightly. Control marked the modern era of Remedy, so to speak. It put more emphasis on gameplay, unlike Quantum Break, and Remedy found new ways to incorporate real life acting with gameplay, and it blossomed beautifully. We see the effect in Alan Wake 2, but Control is the one that's just perfect. So, bang, let's just jump right into it. So I'm playing the GOG version, not the Steam or Epic version, even though I have all. And fun fact, like 2 hours ago, until 2 hours ago, I have all three of them installed at the same time. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? Like, so I uninstalled the Epic one, I uninstalled the Steam one, so this is the GOG version. The Ultimate Edition, and it should tell me, yeah, you cannot see it, but there's a, we could not restore your progress on locked achievements. I don't give a fuck about achievements. I am not a completionist. I like it when the game end. Control. Of course, you cannot see it because my face is covering it. But it says Alan Wake 2 now available. So, should I just, I'll just do a little bit here as well. Okay. So, before spoiling a lot, this is gonna be a weird game. And the weirdness starts immediately. So we are not playing in HDR because yes. I try I so I have a preset of graphic settings. I hope it's not fucking up. It will not fuck up with OBS, but we'll see. Press space while moving forwards on a nearby obstacle to climb onto it.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual.
This is gonna
Can't be
be weird.
helped. You called me. So here I am.
The oldest
I
house.
know I shut you out sometimes. I'm
Also,
always glad to hear from you.
there will be.
It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster.
Arty,
The picture's
trench.
something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie. What is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes,
Oh, it hissed.
sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster.
Oh, it's hitching.
And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
So, this is Jesse. Hi, Jesse. And this is gameplay. So, before we start the whole thing, there was already an Easter egg that on the right side of the building, on the exterior of the building, it said danger, high voltage, 1.21 gigawatts. Most people doesn't get it. Don't get it, but it's like, can we even see it from here? Yeah, like you can barely see it here, but it doesn't, you cannot see the number. So we did a small hitching. I guess it's okay now. So this is Polaris. And this is Trench. We will collect a lot of things in this game. Prohibited items reminder. Reminder. Certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated an issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, anything smart. Number 2 pencils. Any object considered iconic representations of an archetypal concept, e.g. rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All material under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through the private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. So, we are having Loads of fun with this one. Internal lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA protocol activated. Can we even open? No, anyway. I think this game counts as a Metroidvania. I think.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Bureau expenditures. Staffing, surveillance, data center initiative, construction, office equipment, janitorial costs, mold removal, HQ livability costs. Compiled by FPC accounting. Oh, you can't see they compiled. By order of director Zachariah Trench. Zachariah Trench will be very important in the story. Again, memorize this corridor because we'll come back to it. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. Our bureau at work. He doesn't even get a name. Director Zachariah Trench. So,
Federal Bureau of Control. All these
so
years I've been looking
forward.
for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
Right. Right. R4 reports reminder. Hello. As you all should know by now. Okay, if any movies, TV shows, blah blah blah, whatever, scripted anything. If something starts with as you should know, you should understand that the screenwriter had no other idea to put that event or whatever into your onto your like lap, basically. As you should know by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We are still waiting for them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request your R4E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll need to get written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the employee manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head. Dr. Darling, Miss Marshall, Mr. Salvador, and Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday in their annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team. His life is in your hands.
Hello? Hey, excuse me.
There you are. You are here about the job.
Hi, Artie.
Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, the janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, niin johan on helvet. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna, jumalauta.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
This just like gets overshadowed very quickly, but he just responded to our thoughts in our mind, and Jessie talks a lot in her mind because she's talking to Polaris. So again, I just wanted to show you guys. Security order. Attention! A shark in his, although secure, permission to, following basic protocol. Shoot to kill. Good luck. So I wanted to show you guys that this was actually a one-way. When I first played the game, I was like, wait, what? So we came from this place, but no, actually we came from this place, but it's weird. So also remember that there were like uh plants here. Artie's picture was here. Again.
The cell. And the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
And the intro sequence. This is great. There should be some song though.
Did I lose you there for a moment? You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Again, director Zachariah Trench. Oldest house. Discovered August 4, 1964. Some pastoral views. Approved terminology reminder. While penning any notifications of death related to Willow Ave, I say Ave, it's Ave, it's altered world event. We know that from Quantum Break. Please adhere to the following guidelines. In the service of her country, regret, proud pride, will be remembered. Words, phrases to avoid: Alaska, scissors, blood, bleed, loss, apologies, sorry. So they're not saying anything about a sorry. It's just that, yeah, your child died. That's it. Old trench. Barbara, I'm not to be disturbed. Cancel all my appointments for the day. For the rest of the week. I can't trust him, Barbara. Not a single one.
Shit. Shit. You want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
Again. Take a close look about everything. There are things out there. Wait. Is that the king? Nah. Certificate, psychiatrist, blah blah blah. Whatever. We are broadcasting from the Pyramid Other. Only the director can wield. The gun sword intentionally left blank. Your application will be
There's
processed.
the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Only the director can bind the service weapon and live/die. This is your ritual challenge. You must choose to be the chosen one.
Look at this place. Where am I?
We are in the astral plane. And this pyramid will be very bubblegum Polaroid. All none of the above. These are the concepts, tattoos we see in your minds. The service weapon. It has many forms, like the house, prison you occupy. Prison? Prison, you say? Yeah, Jesse is a little bit powerful than usual.
The same gun.
Control the gun. House.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
We have a service weapon. So one thing you'll see is we don't have an ammo count in a traditional ammo count. It's just a recharge based. think one of them should be near me. No, not yet. Okay. So these blue chunks is our health. You see on the lower left corner. Enemies drop health elements. Collect health elements to restore your health. We wield the gun, you. The board appoints you. Congratulations, director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Hi, James.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, and it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here.
Well,
Things have quieted down outside. Is it safe to go?
these are same. This isn't. Bear in mind, we don't have that costume yet. Again, these are all Zachariah Trent stuff. But this picture is new. And it won't be the only one.
You can't let this happen. You can't let this happen. You can't.
Hi, Courtney.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You. Oh, thank you. That was horror. Get the hell away!
Good fight. We still don't have clearance, even though we are the director now. Director Jesse Faden. So most people realized in this moment that, wait, when did we get this taken? What? So yeah, it's gonna be weirder than usual.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
The hotline, says the dead man.
Says just James McCaffrey. Ow. So Control doesn't have difficulty settings, which I like. undefined reading. So, like I said, it's a Metroidvania, so we have crafting as well.
Reminder, if you experience an unanticipated building shift, follow these simple steps. 1. Search the room for any altered items or objects of power. 2. Carry the altered item or object of power to the nearest safe room. 3. Wait for Bureau staff to find you and the object. If there are no altered items or objects of power in the vicinity, then reach your supervisor via the nearest intercom and await further instructions. Thank you for your attention.
This place must be horrendous to work in. The building itself shifts. So I'm checking the bathrooms because there's all most likely like an item in the stalls. Executive meeting minutes. Rising costs of AV. Altered world event response. Update on mold eradication efforts. Upcoming annual salary review. New supplier of coffee filters to be found unvetted. Please come prepared. Thank you for your time. And we have case files as well. Acquisition date. Wait, that's August, right? Yep. August 4, 1964. So the moment they found the oldest house, they also found the service weapon. No unique procedures required. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows the parutilitarians to. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the roll of. The object will determine whether, if rejected, the applicant is terminated. The process is dictated by though their criteria is unknown. The object was discovered inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. The popular hypothesis, many forms throughout history, Mjolnir, Excalibur, or Nostra, all weapons that, of their wielders. If objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious, then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, see Dr. Darling presentation 11.1 for more details. Oh yeah, field research on his entity. Again, we have this before we know who Emily Pope is. Here, it says compiled by Emily Pope. We don't, by order of Director Jesse Faden, by the way. So this is, like, it's very hard to put it into perspective, but it's best to just, yeah, this is weird. Go forward. Again, we haven't named them yet. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The His was quick to take advantage of this fact. His guards used the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry the pump-action shotguns. They have no observed supernatural abilities, with the exception that certain His guards are protected by a shielding of dense His resonance, capable of stopping bullets. Is this shielding a result of prolonged His corruption? Does the His mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the His target individuals with combat training? Does the His have that level of cognizance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited to? Combat-trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later, though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file for full report. And we have... I think this was...
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. A side note, remember to cover their connection to the astral plane as well. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one.
This is the one Trench was watching.
Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner, and you're it. Lose, and you're, well, fired. Thank you. I'm Dr. Darling, head of research, Federal Bureau of Control.
Matthew. We know the other one. So by the end of the game, we will be able to reach that. Not now. Ooh, reload speed, nice. So we have mods for weapons and personal ones. I think this is just like a DLC something, but sure, whatever. Dinner reservations at 7 p.m. at Chez Ambre. Wife will meet you there. Don't be late. Flowers are ready for you at the library reception. Remember, she's turning 46. Do not forget. Never forget a wife's birthday. So these shelters will be very predominant in the levels. For Marshall's eyes only. Marshall, we checked out the suspected Altered World event in Duluth. Wasn't anything. Just like the house fire before this, and the malfunction clothes dryer before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort the fake Altered World events from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, we are en route to Sherman Ranch, next one on the list. Let's hope it's a little livelier in there. Sincerely, Special Agent Keenan. I wasn't kidding when Jesse was a little powerful. Central Executive.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss. Burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
So we named them Hiss. Examination of Supernatural Topics. Urban Legends. Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered world altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends are understood as the modern evolution of Jung's archetypes. We recognize certain, informed by our own, and popularized by our media. We have additionally proven that urban legends can even be artificially in popular culture using our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exacerbates the details. Certain supernatural phenomena contain clear elements of popularized folklore, altered world events that only occur on a pair of scissors that consume human through two punctures on the. These details in the living in the minds of so many have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children; they are supernatural realities waiting to happen. Refer to file 4-93-6942 for full report. You are missing a 0 there, but it's fine. Visitor evaluations. How to handle unscheduled visitors entering the lobby. Start with the following. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of an effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency, bullshit, and excellence in all aspects of our esteemed nation's infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? If their answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner's psychological assessment. If their responses are within acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then immediately. Remember, there's no such thing as too suspicious. Also, the Bureau. Delays caused by house shifts do not count towards overtime. God damn it. I couldn't go home yesterday. I don't care. Again, inverted pyramid. So, now, replaying this, the inverted pyramid represents the Bureau. Well, sorry, not the Bureau, the board. So, why is it here in the middle of the hiss? Is it protecting the first place? We don't know exactly. I couldn't hit.
Must cleanse control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading.
Again.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
So, these are checkpoints.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us?
Hi, Emily.
The Bureau. Are you
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope. Emily Pope. Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie? Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting. I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming
How
out.
do they know? It's been like 5 minutes.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this
Hiss?
that works. Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building.
That works.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss. Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry,
Obviously.
I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun. Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things.
See.
It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet. A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and
Like,
you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? Not yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already. She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of. Yes. I can try. I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
like imagine you are
Okay.
guarding
You with me?
in like a bank
I did it
vault,
before. Push the hiss out.
and someone comes along, goes through the walls, welcomes you, says hi, I'm from outside, and you're like, wait, who let you in? Like, wait, the door is closed, the door is locked. Like, what's going on? Like, how did you? The janitor let me in. Sure. Why? But yeah. Rip. And they
It
disappear.
didn't work. The hiss has burrowed.
His agent. The hiss manifests in human hosts in numerous ways. The most common and least intense form is seen in the many corrupted agents floating throughout the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact that they levitate. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter their next stage of evolution? When attacked, his agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing. Refer to file for full report.
Too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
Jesse, over here.
Yes, I know.
We
Don't
need to
worry.
make a plan, Jesse.
Control points. Control points are located that the Bureau has identified as being vital junctions of the oldest house. When the appropriate harmonization devices are arranged around the control point in the arrangement, the surrounding area will not experience any unforeseen building shifts. These control points are discovered by detection of an unobstructed ping using the within a 37-foot radius. Numerous researchers have attempted to define control points, calling them nerve junctures or vulnerable spots of the oldest house. The common factor in these theories is that the control points are susceptible to external influence, which allows us to stabilize the oldest house and work more confidently inside it. Theoretically, this technology could be extrapolated to stabilize the oldest house as a whole, but testing has found that certain parts of the build refuse to be. Refer to file 7-25-27888 for full report. Wait, do I have something? Oh, I have in assets. Undefined reading and hidden trends.
I can't cleanse them. I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing.
Dearly beloved Dr. Darling.
Coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench. The ghost, or whatever he is. He mentioned something called the hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone. A direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
Yeah, Tomasi will be weird.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
Well, we have to find the telephone right now. Also, we'll talk to Emily for a while.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
Yeah.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
The controlled resonant trailer shows us the world, let's say, infected by the hiss, because we see like all the floating people in an alleyway. So, but I also assume that that's well, why am I tired? I just slept for like years. It is Dylan's dream, so to speak.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay.
Which is weird if you think about it. Like a building decides to not to be seen or realized.
This trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I
Yeah.
will. Yeah.
The service weapon will be our best friend for 60 hours.
Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the pure utilitarian sense. Got it?
Nope.
Did she memorize this?
Got it. Thanks. So, HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
It seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Oh, he knew a lot of things.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
So again, these are our directors apparently. Also, we have we can deconstruct. Yeah. I don't want to use level 1s. Let's get the items, collectibles. There's no time vision so to speak. Oh, I have to remember the secret doors now. Who put this there? Oh, there it is. This one. Listen, I know you can't control building shifts, but the executive level restroom has been missing for weeks now. I've worked my ass off in the Islamabad station for 3 years. I've earned the right to a nice workplace shitter. If you can't bring it back, at least find out where it went. Oh yeah. Oh man. The only person you should fail is yourself. So much is expected from the director, the responsibility, the privilege. Again, oh, it's a personal mod. We need to upgrade to use more, so... That's a lot of... Ray tracing gone a little bit too far from this one. There it is. Technological restrictions. The oldest house imposes certain limitations on our bureau, but by far the most restrictive is the inability to use certain technological instruments. The oldest house does not allow devices that receive or emit any signal. Radio waves are the only transmittable signals in the oldest house, and even those are often unreliable. If the power of collective unconscious is taken into account, it could be that certain pieces of technology are too new in the cultural for the oldest house to them. Similarly, these items have not been known to become receptacles for altered status. Technology may be moving at too fast a pace for the to occur. Modern technology tends to disappear and break here, sometimes quite violently. Agents have been injured by cell phones exploding in their pockets while entering the oldest house. Refer to file 4-19-19-1935 for full report. So no smart utility. Is this Panopticon? Maybe. And no two pencils, I guess. Number 2 pencils. Anything else? This is the radio, so you came from here. Yeah. We still don't have a clearance level. Holy shit. Anything around here? Nope. Okay. I know I'll be missing a lot of secret stuff. Because trust me, there's a lot of them. but please bear with me.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
Shut up. We need more. If we go in there, our health will be drained. And it will be like this.
It's overpowering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
So yeah, there's a lot of explosions laying around here as well. And they will be vital once we move through some locations. Undefined reading. There it is. Due to unstable area notice. Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, this area stability has been downgraded to yellow. Green is stable. Yellow is low possibility of unanticipated building shifts. Orange is high likelihood of unanticipated building shifts. Red is frequent unanticipated building shifts. Oh. Oh, his barrier. The His resonance field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. His barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. Two methods have been discovered for lowering them. One, destroy the multiple concentrated resonance sources found in the vicinity. Two, destroy the His entities in the area. The resonance fields seem to require support for their size and density from other, non-connected sources of His resonance. Without the ability to draw from these sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of His resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the His? What does very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about the His? To what degree is it watching and planning? Refer to file for full report. So that was the wall. It says enter communications department, and communications department is that way, but yeah. The map is yeah. Machine God. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in my dream. A machine that will contain God, but not the God you know or the ones anyone knows. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, and his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster, and the fans plus the timing belt from my car's engine, and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet, but the dream said he would learn how on its own. This is just begin. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone does not work anymore. I had to use the dialing plate on God. Can I climb this? Yes. Building is messed up, so... Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search for any connections or related topics found among letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archive will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with the paranatural world. The letters came to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paradoxical events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight into how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will first compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information and suspected connections to altered world events and other altered materials. God damn, I can talk. So thank you again. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. P. Bartwell. And Jesse's melee is very powerful. Yeah, reload timing, especially, is very important when you have a very limited amount of ammo. It's just classic. Again, the building can shift. So we can fast travel now. Oh, is this...
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes. Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to Soviet nukes. This is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP. Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, we even launched a cup.
We're gonna launch a lot of stuff. Just let me close the windows. We're gonna launch a lot of stuff. with that. But we need to find it and cleanse it. That would be our favorite power.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Yes. To whom it may concern. I'm being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adams keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have a lot of opinions. People tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower, and I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have a great dead man telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. Yours in earnest, James Bartholomew. Man, if dead presidents could talk to us, that would suck. I see. Hello, avid raiders. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should they get their reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading. Penny Bartwell. So it was here. So P. Bartwell was Penny Bartwell. Nice. There it is.
Hey, Meg! What's wrong?
My mom's dead.
I'm so sorry, Meg. What happened?
I don't know. They blacked it out.
It's like the director says, confidential and children votes that would see.
The director's a puppet. Dirty, rotten, person.
Dad says my mama went missing in action. She walked into the city and didn't come back. I don't know what missing in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
Ugh. Threshold Kids is wild. Again, this jumping is directly from Quantum Break. Don't worry, they will. The house will fix itself. Don't worry about it. Let's go to communications department. That's blood. Bonk.
Object of power. Looks like the voice flashed onto it. You need to cleanse it.
Compressor. So that's the floppy drive that we just watched. The floppy disk, nuke, can be bound to gain launch telekinesis. Teach us to believe, director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
So, let me change one thing. Wait, did I change it normally? Oh, it's shield. God damn it. Launch. What am I? What's not doing it? Launch. Align the cube. Thingamajig into the hole. Slot the advance. Score. So we have a basic energy for now. By the end of the game, we'll be like Ubermensch. Like Jesse will have so much power by the end of the game. It's just like, are we sure she's not a god at this point? Man, so satisfying. The hiss. Noises burrowing into our astral plane. Secret base. You must stop them. Mute them, director. The floppy disk is now bound, delivered. The hiss antagonist is seeking our astral plane.
There you are. You were gone. Cut off.
And we got the case file.
Got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me fight the hiss.
Bonk. Yeah. It's gonna be exponentially easier. Also, we just got the floppy disk case file. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose material. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows paramilitaries to telekinetically lift material and throw it a short distance. See Dr. Darling presentation 1115 for more information. The object is currently bound to for research purposes. Stolen from a Soviet military base located in by agents and with the CIA. The diskette contained launch codes to missiles believed to be reserved for use against. After being returned to America, the diskette began throwing computational hardware at members of the decoding team. An informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by the agents next day. Oh, and the multimedia should be the floppy disk, I guess. So that was a level 2 guy.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
So you see the white outlines? Those are the launch indicators, so I can just launch them. Don't follow me, please. Thank you. National news sites have begun publishing the story of the polar bear attack on the Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that the family is killed by migrating polar bears desperate for food because their ecosystem is being ruined by global warming was a stroke of genius. Using the current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to. So another awe is behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfect executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring. And for any off-message opinions, but it's looking like we are in the clear. Tomasi out. So yeah, they were basically protecting the world from itself. There's a His Ranger, they are the same thing. It should be fine for now. So, His Rangers are the ranged ones. Enemy? Or not? I hear that hiss. Ah. So much incantation. So much incantation. Finally, clearance level 1. I love the fact that as a director, we still have to collect our clearance from the dead guy. Perfect. No notes, 10 out of 10. I know this one.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan tells his story. Quincy.
Thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room.
Okay.
Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room.
There you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and telling whenever you encounter something you can't explain. When you're seeing colors that maybe your toaster is possessed.
Yeah, launch is overpowered. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all of the sectors by restricting the use of a sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. They can only be lifted via the directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied with the situation under control. External lockdowns are a bigger deal, nothing in or out of the whole building. It's only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slap together. It can be only lifted once the threat has been neutralized, and B, a high clearance individual gives the system all clear. This process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in the documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but they're adamant it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's just make sure our staff knows how this mess works, okay? Marshall. And that is mold. And you can hear the Sankarin Tango. That's because Ahti's things are here. So, let's go say hi to Tomasi. I think the first players die here the first.
They can fly now. Great.
So unintuitively, this guy is almost immune to launch. Up. Really? But when he dodges your launch, he drops all of his launches. So that helps a little bit. I'm pretty sure there are ways to instantly kill him. But this is the easiest way to do it. And the safest one.
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Yep. The problem is,
Let's
you
stay
see all
focused.
these
The
things?
hotline
This is an
should be
explosive.
past the mailroom.
This is an explosive. So, once you are moving all around, it's basically one or two explosives just fry your ass. But if you stand your ground behind a pillar, it's all easy. Tea time. Hey Malcolm. Yes, tea time is at 7. I'll see you at the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennyson report? Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would ya? See you Sunday, Jim. And this one is America Overnight, yep. And this says elevated. These are the ones that's just like Tomasi, just in the air, throwing shit at you. And other explosives. So these are the mail tubes.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds of an altered item to show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Yeah, Tomasi isn't calm. But summary. A spate of disappearances was traced to home in the city of Butt, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at, which had been connected to a total of disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Holmes closet disappeared during this incident. Yeah, we're gonna find it. Hotline chamber, here we go.
For now.
According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butt home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See file MOT-01. The key opened the door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside the room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owner and the local or the other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, light cords have been found in the oldest house located in the and sectors. These all access to the Ocean View Motel. Though how exactly this link operates is, but initial hypotheses center on the boot altered world event as a see Dr. Darling presentation 24.3 for more details. Security log. Trench, Everett, trench, Everett, trench. There's our custodians.
Ocean View Motel and Casino. Dream logic. The light switch cord. The door marked with the black pyramid.
So, remember that the agents disappeared with the light switch cord? This is one of them. It says stand here, but also you basically cannot see it, but it says catalyst light switch, the law of 3 applies. Ocean View Motel and Casino entry points. So, oh, you can see it better now. Ritual attunement required. Agent must orient and anchor motel to their personal frequencies. Hotline is designated for the director's use only. 2. Let's go.
Whoa. Have we been here before?
Also, I love the fact that Jessie is still holding the gun on her right hand, but the gun is invisible, basically.
On the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
So it is an actual motel somewhere. Or cloned. 226, 224, 222.
Hello? Anyone here?
Again, the law of three applies. But I'm gonna show you everything. It's the same room at all times.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Again, we are going to go here, but these are all in here. Especially this one is very apt, I should say. Again. The rule of three applies. The hotline, Seashell, is a transmitter bridge. Directors can call the board long distance. So we don't know if the board is a good guy in our terms of good and bad. They are themselves. But we're gonna see different things along the way. So many people just run across. The hotline will allow you to contact extra-dimensional entities. So you can actually shoot it. Here. To make it smaller. And it stops. At least if you have a powerful enough gun, I guess. You see, it's small now. Instead of this big hunk of thing. But of course running is much easier, simpler. But later we won't have option to run away. We have to fight. They don't die, they're immortal. So there's that. Well done, dialed director. You can contact us past cells in the hotline collectibles menu. We expect compulsive weekly calls.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
And we lost James McCarthy too early.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo.
Right. You see how all these
echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Yeah. So Hotline gets his own place.
Something's coming. The whisper's growing louder. worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
That's a lengthy one.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
So these videos are longer and complete versions of the ones that we see in while playing, basically.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. They have proven themselves. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. So I followed my own orders. Northmoor hated my guts for that. But things change when you become director. You suddenly see this dark void from
Northmoor, I think it's the previous director.
Filled with screaming fear we pretend to control. Sand leaks through my fingers. The roses I pruned in the garden back when I still had a family, all dead. Heat escapes my body. My thoughts are scattered. The universe keeps expanding. I can't keep up with it alone. When I forget that, things go wrong. And my team has to pick up the pieces. Damage control. To help me get out of my mess.
Oh boy. But it's 18 seconds. You are the director now. We expect independence, dependence. Your authority, chosen one. The Bureau. Game needs you. Yeah, thanks for destroying the fourth wall, by the way.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth. No one would hear our screams.
Man, the labyrinths.
Managed to corrupt the control points. It'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
Oh, wow. Yeah, he thinks Darling's compromised. Like his files. Object should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Object is a 1960s era red baked light telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs. The object allows the director to communicate with the. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal. See Dr. Darling presentation 11.6 for more information. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Its acquisition date is 1965, by the way. Background. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. So wait a second. Northmore is the first known Bureau agent to use it? Aw. So either it appeared and nobody used it, or it appeared, Northmore used it, and Northmore became the director for like 60 years. Anyway. A battery of tests were run on the object, including, but its origin remains unknown. Okay, let's go back to.
React strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
Oh yeah, you remember this place, right? Well, hey, do you remember this one? Welcome back, Commander. To all executive staff, I know there's some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the US Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards, Zachariah Trench, Director of the Federal Bureau of Control. Again, where's his body? Oh yeah, we have clearance now. Dear Mr. and Mrs. Potts, I regret to inform you that your son, Graham Potts, was killed in active duty this past week. While the details surrounding his death are classified, I'm honored to tell you that he died in the service of his country. You can be proud of his courage in the face of danger and his commitment to protecting our nation against her enemies. He will be remembered by his comrades and colleagues. I sincerely regret the pain this message will bring you. Take some solace in knowing that his sacrifice helped protect the country he loved so much. His effects will be returned to you with all speed. Sincerely yours, Howard J. Murray, Deputy Chief of Communications, Federal Bureau of Control. So we are not fighting here now. Oh yeah, we have the outfits now. We have the tactical response, astral dive suit, and urban response. I like this outfit more. How does this look though? This is a place that... Wow. Yeah, this is... way too futuristic to my taste. How about this one? It seems better, yeah. And urban response is basically Barry's outfit. Let's go civilian.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Initial impressions. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral facts. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the available HRA devices that the Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past few weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of the other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms of the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss corrupt entity, but unfortunately the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done. Refer to the file for full report.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
Again, why is there a cloth there?
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is.
Buy
We
me a
could
dinner
find out
first.
something that would help us.
Tests. I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Man, the building looked very imposing. Favorite character of all time. That's ominous. Oh, we have ability points now.
Hi, Jesse.
Okay.
Thanks, Emily.
We talked about everything.
I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know. Do you hear that? Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
I'll go look.
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Guess who? So, here. So we have 4 categories now, but it will be 5, 6, 7 when all is revealed. But the important thing is we can upgrade launch. Let's get our health and our energy. We have additional weapon form slot now. I mean, we are gonna upgrade everything, so let's get melee damage as well. So, extra constructs are these. Again, we have source and crafting materials, and we can just done. And we can do mods here, but we need more source for that.
Use guessing the hiss's motives if we don't even know what kind of...
So shatter is our normal shotgun. Again, I am removing all of these. Oh, we have this as well. Sure. We are at war. Hostile takeover. The hiss is the opposing force. Foreign power. We will provide countermeasures, strategy, except ingest them at control points. These countermeasures, missions, will benefit you. We will give resources, rewards for each completed countermeasure. So it is basically
What do you mean?
these ones. So these are the extra quests. So these are all level 1, so we'll just get them. Sure. Can we get all of them? No.
be a fusion reactor. There's
Let's
no other way to
complete
create
them.
that kind of energy output. Run.
Yes, Trench is dead. Sorry about that. Oh wait, this is the director's office. So the forms are grip, which is handgun, shatter. Wait, grip was grip the handgun? Yeah, grip is the handgun. We'll have sniper. We'll have submachine gun and the rocket launcher. That's all. My favorite is sniper. Not because of the thing, because of the scope and everything.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20.
Yeah.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
What was it saying? Black Pyramid. Super strong. What? Bleak, something.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
Pony. Artie is great.
The maintenance sector is the janitor domain. If I can find Ati here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ati. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ati guiding me too?
Like I said, Artie is a great guy. Also, I love the fact that it requires level 2, but you can actually do this. I mean... Finally. I should not breed the Zemp at this point. Like, there are so many of them again. It's immediate, it's immediately better than Quantum Break's approach, but again, they are everywhere, and they are halting the...
The directorial override is right there, in the control room.
game. Also, this this corridor is used by mostly like Digital Foundry, and everyone like tries to test this because for some reason this corridor is basically a ray tracing gauntlet for cards. Hello. Well, I died. So I need to kill enemies, like 50 of them, without dying. Good. So when you die, you lose 10% of your currency. Also, we are going to start from the beginning, I guess. Yep. because this game doesn't have a save system.
The directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Man, the save point was just right here. So I only did one headshot so far? Really? We did one quest. Yeah, the item names are weird.
What's down that way?
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy.
Easy peasy.
It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yeah. You think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant.
So many
Very
Finnish
well.
idioms.
I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, that this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great.
Lizard, 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 lizard.
Lizard. It's in his backpack. Hi, Philip. How you doing, man? Thanks for the lizard.
Yep. Burn the trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. Burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Not into a moose. You played this game, right? I'm not remembering it wrong. Just winding down for the night. Hell yeah. How was today is Thursday, right? Friday. How was your Friday? How was your Friday? You did? Did you figure out like okay. What's I mean the highest point is probably the maze. But what was your biggest like question mark in your head so that I can maybe explain? Because I played this game 2 times already. This is my 3rd time. So if you have any questions, I can answer. It's very I don't want to say simple game, but it explains itself very, very good, I would say. You didn't really have any other than what the fact they decided to have a huge post-credit segment that just went on and on and on and on. I mean...
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much.
So...
Director's duty.
It just plays... it doesn't end. It just continuously goes forward. So at some point it changes from... a linear, I say linear, but it's not even linear at all. It's a story-based game to a roguelite. And that change happens in after the credits. So after that, after you finish the story, you just have roguelite elements like jukebox and if you lost track of anything, that change was yeah, it's fine. Or if you lost anything, or if you wanna go for secret hunting, you can all do that. It's all fine. So yeah. Orish. Americhase, we'll go that as well. Wait, Americhase was... Ah, yes. I think that's Flamingo, right? You mean there's 2 quests after the game where you get like powers and gold blocks and shit? Yeah, it's the... it's that jukebox, right? Also, we should probably go for... I should finish this. Yeah. So...
It's dangerous out here, lady. But go see Chief Arish. He's just inside. He'll help you.
Again, this doesn't know us. Let's cleanse this. So that I can actually... Oh yeah, spin and upgrade grip. Yeah, we should... I don't use spin, so I need to upgrade grip. Which one's easier? Kill enemies in the executive, using Pierce, surge mode. Yeah, sure. Always have 3 countermeasures so that whenever you are playing, it's fine. Ori should be inside here or close. I don't know. No, you get the powers while playing the game, but you get the jukebox tokens. And such. The crossroads thing. Yeah. Where did I lose that man? It was over that one. Yeah. Understandable, yeah. Do I have to go up? I don't think I have to go up. Arish is... He should be around here. Is he just up? Also TV. Oh yeah, did you solve the TV puzzle? It's in Furnace. Where's this guy? I've been through this like 4 times. You think so? Nice. I don't know where he is. How can I lost him? How is it possible? There are some, like, very weird puzzles, very weird, secret walls that you have to figure out. It sometimes borders on insanity. Oh, finally. here. So I went straight up there because I was looking for like this.
Ma'am, hey, Chief Arish.
I am dumb.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing. Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it.
Do you know what's inside the power plant?
If you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan
Or did you
is?
figure it out, like,
sure he
from
would have one by
the
now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
files and everything?
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
Hey, Simon. I got your message. Blah, blah, blah. Perfect. Again, a lot of...
Energy conversion is all below here. Internal pressure's climbing so fast, I'm amazed the NSC is still holding. When it blows, we're all going with it.
Oh, thanks, Frank.
So we are going 2 different phases.
Director Faden.
It's very peculiar how this whole place gets its power.
Look alive. Director on deck.
Oh. Where is are you, the third one? Die. Stop shouting. Later when we get the upgrades, it becomes so much funny. To kill those guys. Always do this in every room you get. Get something and throw at the walls. Yeah, that's gonna explode. I think you cannot do this in your first go. You have to have the some powers. Here it is. The furnace. Yeah, I think you need to have some powers. Come on, Jesse. Thank you. I love this game's real ray trace. So this is.
Did Ati barrels full of hazardous biological material?
Thankfully, they don't explode ever. So we can do this. I thought there was. Yeah. Mail tube complaints. This guy.
Looks like they're breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants, then I'll get it done.
There should be one or two more. I see one. Bye-bye. And the other one is... I don't remember. Oh, there it is. Now, where did I put it? Oh yeah, there it is. Bye. So we have the damage boost, but yeah, let's put this. It just gives damage. It's not that good. These are fine. We need a lot of them. So, oh yeah, here. These ones. TVs with a fireplace. So you find like 5 of them, I guess. And throw them into the furnace.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department. I believe I've discovered the Code Omega paranatural entity residing
But you need
within the
like
Bureau.
high jump to do that.
Right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now.
I wouldn't be surprised. Alright.
Did you hear that? It's a sentient force capable of communicating.
But there are... What happened to here? Wow. Can I just jump? Nope. Wow. So... You should be able to, like, go to... the weird places for those... TVs.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
Like here. Nice. I have to kill 17... 16 more enemies. $15 more enemies. Without dying, which I'm coming to a very difficult place actually.
Problem. Go to city. Fix it fast. If the plant goes boom, we can throw the spoon in the core.
Sure, Artie. Can I? Nope, not this one. Can I have? Nope, not this one. Ah, no. You know what? Give me that. There's one here, but we'll use it on something funny. I want this motherfucker. Thank you.
Shit. What now?
Shit.
My old enemy, the clock,
is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that. He is very clever. He caught with his hand in the fish trap.
It's Chris. Chris Clarkfield. Come on.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Don't you love? Sugar levels. Go down, Chris. You won't clog anymore.
Just hold together a little longer.
Sure. God damn it. I whiffed.
There go the pipes.
So fun fact, they normally dodge your launches, but if you get something from their behind, they cannot see it, so they just eat the entire damage and they just die. Nope. 3 more enemies. Ah. 2 more enemies. Come down, big boy. There it is. And another TV. That's the easy way. And yep, that TV needs to go all the way back to the furnace. Yeah, it can stay there. Since we'll just fix it and the room will reset, so it's fine. During my first playthrough, that guy killed me like 3 times. The shield and the minigun. It's just too much at this part of the game. Ooh, I'm dying. I'm glad I didn't die. Whew. So we finished this. Surge mode, pierce, sure. So for abilities, launch damage is essential at this point, and it's the cheapest one. Oh yeah. Now, let's actually destroy... Oops. I removed the 2. Spin. 22% damage is fine. Anyway. Let's go say hi to Orish.
Blockages in pipe C through F. Is the when the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much.
Since we're in the ads, let's just talk.
Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador. The best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest. These are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
Welcome back from the ads.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new was our best bet.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
Look, there are
He's
just
from
some
Finland, by the
stones
way.
that are better left unturned, you know?
I should be going.
I love the fact that he.
Right.
I'm
Gotta lock
guessing
down the lift.
Sweden. Oh. Bong. There it is. God damn it. Ow! You bitch! That was a rocket, you piece of shit. Wait, this is an elevator. No, 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 no. Are we going to the elevator? this.
place is gonna come down.
Whew. Thankfully didn't die. And another moss. A mold, sorry, not moss. Mold.
It's fried up. You need to fix it before the old figments inside the plant associate.
I remember this place. These are all quests we need to do, or missions. So we need... Also, it didn't fully went out. Anyway. I shot him through the ass! Thankfully, batteries are... very durable. Almost there. We are almost... I remember something on here. Good fight. still don't have the flight.
Forces contain a lockdown. Would only be lifted by a directorial override.
Do we have... Hell yeah. Demolition, Pierce, search.
This is what we came here to do.
Health. Health. Accuracy. Projectile spread. Damage is good, so... Panopticon.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
I need to see Ahti's room again. Oh, okay. Wait. Yeah, like these ones, these two. But I think I'm going to, this one. Okay, we need to do this. I love this. You can actually see the ground is not right.
Ugh, this place makes me nauseous. An object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Yeah, why it's always the kids stuff?
Let's see the Hiss keep up with me now.
And we got D-Wade. Hidden location discovered. And that should be... yeah, one of them. And the obstacle course is like the north of there, so... yeah. Right. Oh yeah, he removed the poster. Ow. Oh yeah, I don't have launch efficiency. That is actually a very good one, but I need a better like class of it. Because it is level... oh, wait, it's personal. It is level 2. Wait, was that? Ah, reflection. Wait, where am I going again? I can just TP actually. You know, let's just TP. Oh, we have more abilities. This is the big one. Launch explosive back. So every demolition is just easy peasy right now. Again, these require 3, these require only 2. So launch is going to get a little like oh, we finished another one. Yeah. Pierce, surge. Sure. And we need to be in central executive. To talk to Emily.
They say the new director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Yeah, Jesse is basically a god at this point. Doggy! Also, a lot of confidential stuff.
Jesse, you made it. And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Yes.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Listen, Emily.
Screw it. Just tell her.
I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places.
Yep.
Bad things happened. Came through.
That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
We met something.
What kind of being?
So Dylan
It's
has
hard to describe, but it...
access to Polaris as well?
She helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
It's creating the mess.
The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, I assume everything's classified. You know, I looked into the Ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being?
Tell me more, tell me more.
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
That's Dylan.
Is that Dylan?
Yep, it's Dylan.
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Climb to level 3.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past. I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
Something is on its way.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
4 ability points received. Guess what I'm gonna do? Do you say anything else?
Hi, Jesse.
Oh yeah.
I keep finding traces of Darling, but still can't find him. Where could he be?
He's usually in his office in research, or one of his labs. Dr. Darling has quite a few, all around the Bureau. Could be hiding in any one of them. I check myself, but I don't have access to most of them.
Sounds like I touched a nerve.
He didn't let you into his labs?
Not all of them, no. Some had volatile material. It's ridiculous. I mean, this whole place is volatile material. Could have at least thought of a more convincing lie. I mean, how can I work without access to all the data possible?
Man, she wants all the
Has a
data.
bad habit of moving around, huh?
So you notice the building shifts. Did you know that 39% of Bureau accidents are caused by the shifts? It's true. I ran the numbers myself.
So they're dangerous.
Oh, very. Yet one time, a shark got shifted into a meeting room along with over 2,000 gallons of water. It was a tiger shark. Darling's pet research project. I forget what he was researching.
How do people work here?
You said you're an assistant?
Oh, it's just a title. I'm a scientist, a researcher. I work for Dr. Darling. See, when Bureau agents go out in the field, the sites of altered world events, we study the materials, the altered items they bring back. It's always something we've never seen before, and studying them requires new instruments, methodologies, sometimes entirely new fields of science.
New fields of science. Wow.
See, there's no guidebook for what we do here. Everything that happens at the Bureau, including the science, is without precedent.
What exactly is the Ocean View Motel?
That's a bigger question than you might think. You see, I have extreme doubts that the motel is a single place. I mean, look at all the doors inside it. Where do they all go? We know that one door leads to the oldest house, but how come we can only ever open that one door? Maybe to open a door, you have to have entered through it. So if every door leads to a different dimension, plane, reality, whatever you want to call it, then I believe that the motel is firm proof that parallel universes exist.
Does Darling agree with that?
I haven't told him yet. I'm waiting until I can prove it.
Good luck. You probably won't be able to.
Tell me about
sure.
Control points.
They're nexus points of the oldest house's unique energies. Now, I wrote a 30-page proposal hypothesizing that we could siphon energy directly from them. Darling didn't even get through the first page before he turned it down.
Right. And, has anyone ever used them to teleport around?
What? No. What, I mean, you mean physically? No, not that I've ever heard of. Why?
Because
that's how they work for me.
What? Really? Oh my god. More tests.
Let's hold off on the tests until later, okay?
You know what? I teleport across the building.
Wow. This blows my control point theories right out of the water. I love it.
See you soon.
It's such a funny thing. Like, yeah, you know these points? Yeah, do they like teleport people out of there? What? I'm sorry, what?
Hope has asked us to document the history.
So this is... Oh, you can't see it. I should probably put me here. Makes more sense, right? So launch grenades and rockets back to the enemy, which is essential. Launch basic enemies when their health is low. This basically allows you to create your own stuff, but it's like, unless you cannot throw a concrete. But the problem is the concrete comes from sides, right? So it's not right in front of you when you are where you're aiming. With this, you don't have to like wait for it to happen. Once you get the prompt, you can just literally hold it and throw it in immediately, so you don't have the time investment. So this creates a very fun thing called shoot them 3 times, launch them, shoot them 3 times, launch them, shoot them 3 times, launch them. Also, yeah, we'll have these two as well. And then it jumps to 3. Also 3-1, so it's basically 2-2 again, but yeah. So maybe we'll finish this 3 without this one first, and then go through. So we are basically glass cannon right now. It's fine.
You mean like in person?
In person, with a pencil and
So
paper.
27% headshot damage. Nice. So this has 16 minutes.
She's trying to get us killed.
So time the missions. Where is that healing sphere? I hate that healing sphere. Until I get the coercion, whatever it was called. Give me that, give me that, give me that. I need some help. Ow! You bitch. Why are you here? How many of them are you? That's a good question. How many of them are you? How many of them are here? Did we do the mission? I think so. Oh no. Wait. Oh, go to Sensor Executive to collect your reward. Okay. Kill enemies using melee. Yeah, that's gonna take a while. uh... Hmm. How about this? I am getting kind of tired, so let's finish here for now. And then we'll come back tomorrow. Where's the save station? I say save station, but yeah. There it is. Do I have to still go to... Oh no, okay. Good. I think it saves no matter what. Okay. Oh boy. We will continue tomorrow. Anyway, so Control is a very good shooty-mac shooter gameplay with a weird ass plot. So, thank you all being here. Thank you for the 50 bits for the lizard. Lizard, 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 lizard. So so let's just raid Savvy. He is doing back up in peace, it's Stora Gloria. He's doing a Steamathon where with subs and time, I guess, he gets a Steam game. He's doing Peak with Epic Milanko. He's another friend of the channel. Let's go say hi. And these are your rate messages. You can use the first one if you're sub. You can use the second one if you're not. Or if you can use any. It's all fine. And then I don't know what's gonna play. Highlands. Okay. So I'll see you next time with more Control. And oh yeah, join the Discord as well if you haven't already. And bye bye. Have a weird night. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.